Ladies and gentlemen, between, welcome to a brand new episode of the WrestleClub UK podcast. And we are back, baby. We are back.
It feels so much better you doing the intro. I did the intro earlier, it just felt weird. I don't like doing it when you're not here. It's so good. Head of the table's
The
back.
head of the table's back. Head of the
It
table's
feels
back.
so good. Me and him and just looking at each other. I'm like,
So,
yeah, I know he's
hey,
done no prep.
welcome to the show.
I know he's done no prep.
We are at Edinburgh Fringe and we're here at Monkey Bar. We figured we might as well just record them while we're here because the boys are here. Richard was in the country but has now disappeared. But
Yeah.
he'll be back. He'll be back.
Okay.
He'll be back.
Is he
Also,
going
my
back for the
poster's up there.
awards?
Did we see it? My poster's up there. Yeah, Monkey Bar, we love you. Yeah.
I don't think it's on the shop, but just know, so you know, there's a poster of Sikisa behind us. It is the biggest egotistical thing I've ever seen in my life.
Don't hate it.
She's like, you got my stars on there?
Yeah. Stars there, everything. Stars there, everything, baby.
You better chuck my stars on there.
Yeah. How are you doing, Daddy?
Very good, babes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting a lot, living my best life.
How you doing, Ibs?
seeing
Loving
some
life. Loving life. A little too much.
A little bit too much.
A little bit too
The
much.
boys, as we know, are party boys, and they both have got relationships. So I'm very intrigued.
He doesn't.
No!
Oh, you just found out on the pod?
Yeah, is this you?
I just found out on the pod.
Hey, well,
You haven't told her. You found it out on the podcast.
Why? Because Ibs has been bad.
Ibs is back.
Ibs has been bad with his
He's
phone.
nervous. Can you see how nervous he is right now?
Ibs has been
Look
bad
how
with his
nervous
phone.
he is.
hey, I didn't know I'd get. No, we're not doing this. Though.
Ibs has been very bad with his phone. So like he's not responding to messages.
There's a
not
reason
to
why.
There's a reason why, because he's speaking.
Keisha, not to everyone, man. He's replying to some messages, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
F-boy.
Hey, wrestling. Hey, you know,
DMs.
hey, listen, wrestling, innit? We like wrestling.
So,
Let's talk.
have you been
love
watching
wrestling a
wrestling?
lot, mate. He loves wrestling a lot. Wrestling
okay.
emotions, wrestling
I've been-
messages.
Let's just say the schedule has changed. There's been less.
The schedule
Wait,
has
let's
changed.
time out.
Mate,
So
that
have
is
you
the
been
biggest
watching
fuckboy thing I've ever
Raw?
heard. The schedule's changed.
Yeah.
NXT.
No, we ain't got time for
SmackDown?
NXT. We got time for SmackDown.
Did you watch the pay-per-view?
Yeah.
SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been watching AEW?
No.
Have you been watching AEW?
No, of course not. No.
Why
A little
not?
bit. No, I'm obviously going to watch Forbidden Door.
Your Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
Obviously, because they obviously will have the UK wrestlers.
Yeah,
in it.
exactly.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll obviously watch that.
Yeah.
Just keep up on YouTube a little bit.
Also, by the way, last time we proper we were together, you
Yeah.
lot mentioned that you potentially would do wrestling training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Ibs is doing it every single night.
Oh wait, hey. No.
Sometimes twice a day.
Hey. No.
Oh no! Fringe Ibs is back.
No. Listen.
I'm
hey.
literally
Hey,
staring.
hold on,
apart.
listen.
I'm staring
I've
apart.
had a good fringe. Yeah, I've been there 2 days. Yeah, no problems. I've been listen, nothing.
How much bunda have you had?
No bunda at all. I've been with this guy the whole time. We've been watching shows about cheese and foreskins.
Are you gonna watch any wrestling shows? By the way, obviously you
well-
went to saw my show. Well
Yeah.
I'm seeing your show.
Yeah, don't
I'm
worry.
going to see your
Yeah.
show.
Because I talk
wanna
about
go-
wrestling in my show.
I do want to.
Yeah,
I do
wanna
want to
see
see
that.
Track Slam.
I want to
You
see
wanna see
Chuck
Chuck
Slam as
Slam?
well. Yeah,
And
that's on my
like,
list.
we might see Mythos because like we
saw-
see.
I feel like I want to see Mythos again.
love it.
We kind of have to go.
Yeah,
Did
we
you want to
do.
explain to him what that show actually is? If they
Yeah.
don't know?
Mythos Ragnarok is
yeah.
a wrestling
said
show,
that.
but it's based like in like if they were gods.
Thor and Loki.
Thor
like
and
the
Loki
Greek
and all
gods
that.
and stuff, innit?
It's very much a theatre-based show, but it's got actual wrestlers in it, so it's
Yeah,
actually really
like
fun.
a ring. They do
It's
full
proper in a
roles.
ring.
Yeah.
Loki was sick that year, man.
Well,
the guy who
Loki-
played Loki was insane.
Loki is twat from the UK indie circuit.
Yeah, I know, I do know.
Yeah.
This is the way you went. Loki is twat.
What?
What an insult. Loki's a twat. Yeah, no,
Well,
he
he
is.
is,
Yeah,
though.
he
Like,
is.
let's be
Yeah,
real.
he is. He is.
Everything
Yeah,
was
no,
facts.
I think we'll watch that. So they're the three must-see wrestling shows in
Yeah.
the Fringe.
Um,
Sikisa, Tegan, and
Yeah.
Ethos, twat.
so obviously we have got our guest today,
We
Yeah.
do. How
Mr.
exciting.
Christopher Macarthur-Boyd.
Oh,
Yes.
CMB, Mr. CMB.
CMB.
Let's bring him into
CMB,
CMB, CMB, CMB, CMB. Yeah, we're welcome. Yes. Welcome
One
to
of
the
a
pod.
kind.
Welcome to the
I
pod.
loved it when Diamond Dallas Page hit the.
Yeah.
I used to do that in nursery.
So Christopher, me and you in passing have talked about wrestling.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy that you've come onto the pod. Thanks
Thanks
you
for
so
having
much.
me. I really
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks for
it. Cheers.
When did you first get into wrestling?
Yeah, WCW when I was a baby. You know, I was only born in 1993, but I have vivid memories
Well, you
of
could've
Rey
dropped that in some-
Mysterio.
You could drop it since 1993. Some of us are older on this podcast.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You're looking at me for man.
Black don't crack from it.
I'm cracking, man. Rapidly. But yeah, I remember watching WCW when I was like a WCW boy. Everybody liked The Rock and Stone Cold, and I was like, no, fucking.
Also, when the
Kevin
Attitude
Nash.
Era was
Kevin
happening, you were like teen WCW.
Yeah.
Same.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't realize.
I started watching because we had like a dodgy cable box, and like after 10 o'clock, Cartoon Network would stop going,
Yeah,
and then TNT would show up, and then that's how I watched it.
that was
And the
exactly
only reason
my
why I was
story as
allowed to
well.
watch it because my mum thought Big Sexy was sexy, obviously.
And he
Shout out
was.
Kevin Nash,
And he
yeah.
was.
You know, he
Shout
was.
out Kevin Nash, man. Honestly.
I didn't know Kevin Nash was going to get this many shout outs.
Well, you did went on to do Magic
Yeah.
Mike,
Yeah,
so you know.
yeah.
Oh, no, I mean,
Mm.
big guy's a big, sexy fucking human oil tanker, basically. Do you know what I mean? Diesel.
So who was your
Yeah.
who was your guy in WCW?
Oh, I'm a Rey Mysterio boy.
Yes, man.
Yeah. When he
Good
took the
dude.
mask off, I was heartbroken.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had my dad's a hairdresser. I used to have Rey Mysterio's mask shaved in the back of my head, the way some people have like Adidas and shit.
Yeah.
I had Rey
Mate,
Mysterio.
I had 619 in the
Yeah,
side of my head one
yeah,
year
yeah.
when everyone started getting like, did you not remember the year where people started getting things shaved in their head? He's
No,
right.
but-
You've unlocked a memory because kids used to have like Adidas or the Nike
Yeah,
tick in
yeah.
their head. I had 619 at school.
I had the two eagles of his mask, the big
Nice.
cross, and the 619. But people always thought it said 69 because the one kind of blended in with the cross. And they'd be like 69, and I'd be like 9 years old, like I don't know what you're talking about.
Just shouting booyaka booyaka at
Yeah,
him. jumping
yeah.
I think if you went to a barber in like any part of London, you're like, yeah, could I get 619 and Rey Mysterio back of my head? They'll be like, you need to leave the shop. You need to
Not the
remove
sort of barbers we
yourself.
go to, man.
Like,
This was a home job, you know. But I had the Rey Mysterio, I had the Hurricanes logo shaved in the back of my head. 2004 type beat.
Wow.
You know, I went to Manchester with my dad to see a house show. Shawn Michaels versus Triple H had the Hurricane logo. Had the yin yang, which I mean, obviously that goes beyond wrestling. That's Taoism, but it was mostly RVD.
Yeah.
So,
Trying to
yeah.
find peace.
Everyone's
Yeah.
like, wow, it's all about peace and tranquility. You're like,
I think
But
it's
I
about the
don't
Van Dominator. So yeah, I'm a big Mark. Well, I've kind of went off it recently, but I'm going back. I'm a big fan.
So how did you feel about Goldberg?
Go back. That was my dad's favorite wrestler. My dad
Yeah, back
loved
then.
Goldberg. He hated Ric Flair. He loved Goldberg, and I'm the complete opposite. I think everybody rebels against their dad, you know. So that was my form of rebellion.
rebellion was like, woo! And then the dinner tone just chopping in. Go to your room. Won't go back. Really
Doing the strut.
You're late for school. I don't get it.
I can imagine you doing that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, no, I'll do the strut.
Just style, woo, just styling and profiling all the way.
I've been strutting to the stage recently. It's awesome.
yeah.
Have that as your entrance.
Yeah, no, I hated it's not I hated them. It's just I like the more kind of flashy people and the more high flying, and I like the masks, and I like cool outfits. You know, like RVD always had the airbrushed singlets and shit. Whereas Goldberg, it was just the black pants and
They
the
liked his entrance, though. You know,
his entrance with the sparks was
in
good.
the sparks.
Yeah.
Recently,
Ooh,
he just
fancy.
retired, and you
Yeah.
can see his final entrance, and he comes out with like all his family. They're the people that walk.
Oh
in. I was
wow!
like, what? This is the first time I've ever thought Goldberg entrance was wholesome. Do you know what I mean?
Is this the Gunter match?
Yeah, the good time.
Wow, I didn't get the chance to see that, but people were saying he no sold the chops, and people are like, "Well, that's his whole character is that he chops really hard," and you're just laughing it off. You bald bastard.
Yeah, we're not a fan. Don't worry. We're all Ric Flair marks in it, mate. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
of course.
Fuck your dad.
So when have you started falling off of the wrestling? Because obviously WWE has gone over to Netflix.
It went to Netflix, you know, and I think, like, honestly, you're talking about like WCW being on after Cartoon Network when I was a wee guy, and like I know for a fact that like in Britain it was when like it was on Channel 4 when it was the peak popularity of the Attitude Era, and then when it went to Sky One and it went behind the paywall with the Ruthless Aggression Era, I feel like it kind of disappeared from popular culture for a few reasons, I think. But for now, I think this could be a reintroduction of wrestling to the mainstream. It's quite an exciting time from an outside perspective. But yeah, no, it was just then basically. It was when CM Punk left AEW, and I was a bit of an AEW head for a while. Yeah. And that just kind of broke my heart because the backstage stuff was more interesting than the onstage stuff.
That is most of AEW.
Yeah,
that's AEW in a nutshell. It's like their infighting off camera is much more entertaining than what you see on camera.
100%. Yeah.
So obviously AEW. So you did watch it.
Oh yeah.
Because these boys don't watch AEW.
Right.
I watch AEW.
Yeah, I like
every
some wrestlers.
We watch come out with like semi-traumatized.
John Moxley. I will say
the
that
kebab was in their head, mate.
The last
on my birthday.
I love that.
Fuck me, trying to eat my lunchbox in Edinburgh in peace, mate. Can you stop?
The last pay-per-view, which was in Texas, the Texas Death Match.
With,
is that where he hung him?
Yeah.
Oh, I seen a clip of that.
Yeah.
His face is fucking purple.
With John Moxley and what's his name?
Hangman
Page.
Hangman Page, yeah.
Oh my God! If you not watch the match, boys,
I've watched bits of it.
Watch
that
the
man
match.
used to be a school teacher. That's how. Do you know how Adam Page used to be a school teacher?
Yeah.
And now you're hanging dons off.
Then also didn't John Moxley put a plastic bag over people's heads?
Yeah.
It's fucking feral, mate.
That's awesome, man.
I love it.
I love that
It's
stuff.
that's what I mean. I can't watch it all because it's too much.
Was it the last
Yeah.
pay-per-view we watched someone licked blood?
Oh yeah, that was Hangman.
Nigel McGuinness is shaking his head.
That was
like,
Adam Page in that other match. Oh, brother, that's pissed. No, he went under and like went in his mouth.
yeah.
Too much.
Well, how do you find AEW compared to WWE?
Oh, well, I don't know. WWE, I kind of turned off WWE. I don't know if they still do this because I know there's a new administration since I stopped watching, but the fake crowd noise for me really made it unbearable because, like, in wrestling, Kevin Nash, my favorite wrestler, he has a good quote where he says the only two things that are real in wrestling is the money and the miles. No, the heart and the miles, I think, is the only two things that matter. And it's like, for me, the third thing is the response for the crowds. The real thing, like you're putting on your show and like whatever the crowd reacts to that's the real thing. And if you're just covering over that with like fake boos and fake cheers and stuff, I can't really stand that. Whereas AEW did have a kind of a bit of rawness to it.
Yeah, because I think John Cena said that as well, innit? Like recently, he's like, it's the crowd, like it's how they respond to us, and that's how some wrestlers get over. And like Karrion Kross getting like some mad like cheers, and it's like we want Cross. They want it.
Yeah.
I've heard about that, and I'm really shocked.
It's got over.
I'm like, what?
It was the same with
Sorry, Cross, if you're a listener, but you know.
You're gonna get so much.
Is he really popular now?
Yeah, he's got popular. He's just been released.
He just got released.
So he
His
must
contract.
shout
He
out
didn't get released. His contract expired. His contract expired.
He'll come back. He'll do an R-Truth in it.
Well, because this is the thing I was saying, that how R-Truth had the chance where everyone on Raw and SmackDown, it was very much we want truth, and then the next week he turned back up.
Right.
So we were like, everyone's thinking maybe the same thing's going to happen to Cross.
Yeah, I mean, I stopped watching like before LA Knight got big. I guess one of the last WWE things I seen before I quit WWE to go full AEW was like this is how long ago it was. It was Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight in a glow in the dark.
Oh, sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Foolishness.
And I was like, this isn't for me anymore. No. R.I.P. to everyone, but that's not for me anymore.
We all nearly did the same thing. I'm in a toxic relationship, mate. I'm in it for the long haul now. Don't worry, I'm them. So you can show me a glow in the dark match. I will watch it next week. It's fine.
I think when you think about looking back on like the Bray's runs, like they did him dirty.
They did him so wrong.
And they're doing him low key dirty now with this. With the White Six. Is it 6 or 6?
It's 6.
6.
But
CISICKS.
Yeah, 6.
That's what don't mean. It's rubbish.
So like I came out before LA Knight got big, and people are like, "Oh, LA Knight's getting the biggest reactions," and I'm like, "What the? How?
Eli Drake.
Yeah.
No.
He's short as well. Don't worry. I'm not bad.
No. So
Well, can I ask, were you, if you're thinking about in that respect, were you a John Cena guy?
when I was a wee boy, man, I remember my first pay-per-view I ever got to watch, because my dad was a bit of a cheapskate and never wanted to get the pay-per-views. He was like, we'll just watch Nitro. I was like, okay. But then I remember a guy in my school called Graham Pauly
Shout
out to Paulie. I think he's a policeman now. He got WrestleMania 20.
Nice.
And he made a video for me, and he gave me the video. And I watched it, maybe in a DVD. He gave me it, and I remember I was watching it. So John Cena, him
and Big Show, right?
Him versus Big Show
for the US title.
Yeah. And he's like, boof, and he hits him with the FU, not an attitude adjustment yet. Awesome. And I mean, I remember some incredible John Cena. When he was just coming up, that was like, you could just tell he was going to be huge. You could just tell.
Because I'm not a John Cena girl.
No.
He is.
I've become a John Cena guy. There was a period where Super Cena, I hated Super Cena.
I hated Super Cena.
Yeah, the Wade Barrett fiasco to this day, still to this day.
Yeah.
To this day.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, wait. The Firefly Funhouse match was fun.
Yeah, okay, I think as in my older age, I'm more of a John Cena guy. Like, remember Money in the Bank when we saw John Cena?
We cried.
Me and Danny lady cried.
So I took the boys to Money in the Bank.
Wow.
And he looked at us in the eye, swear down.
Yeah, honestly.
He did this to us and went, "You're Danny and Ibz."
Yeah.
Swear down.
Yeah.
Wow. On my mum's life.
Yeah. So I took the boys to Money in the Bank, and they didn't. We've told this story in the podcast before, but they didn't realize how far we were going to be sitting, like how close we were going to be sitting. So we walked down, and we were sitting quite close. But then halfway through the show, John Cena, them lot were going to go toilet. They were going to go toilet, and then John Cena's music hit, and I'd never seen the boys run so fast.
I like this.
Rabadoo.
Yeah. Honestly.
I think I would shit my pants if I heard John Cena's music at a live event, man. Because I hated him, Super Cena, but I loved him when he was coming up, and then
the Super Cena was a bit much.
It was hard,
4 moves of doom, that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Like, you've never seen a babyface win the way he would win, and you're like, this is heel shit.
It was disgusting. It was disgusting the way he was
Didn't
behaving.
he just trap Batista under so many chairs? And it's like, I'm still a good guy. You just killed the guy.
You nearly killed Umaga like 5 times, man.
So you've not seen his heel run, have you?
I watched a wee clip and I thought, good on you. But I think it's a bit late.
Yeah.
And now I think it's over.
Wait, since retirement, Survivor Series is announced to be his last pay-per-view.
I seen a clip and he had the bald spot, and I was like, that's such a cool look for a heel.
He's changed.
He's got hair transplant.
Big boy Cena in hair transplant.
Yeah, he's got hair transplant, so it's no longer there.
Yeah.
He's just looking like, oh, okay, cool.
His thing where he was trying to get rid of the stigma of being Super Cena, and he was busting out code reds and like springboard stunners and fucking hurricanranas and getting pile driven by Punk. That was such a cool moment when he was like, I can't wrestle.
Look at this hurricanrana. That's really weird.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm getting powerbombed somehow.
He always looked like a dog when he was getting hurricaned. Like his legs were just at the wrong angle. He had
It's
dog
a denim
legs.
shorts, mate. You can't quite get He's not the right RVD singlet, you know what I mean? He doesn't have the same level of panache.
So have you been to house shows? You mentioned one.
Okay.
But what about, you talk about house shows, but also talk about indie shows. Do you go to indie shows?
What have I seen? I saw one of the first Insane Championship Wrestling shows as a fluke before it was called Insane Championship Wrestling in Glasgow. When it was in Maryhill, I remember Drew McIntyre was there when he was Drew Galloway, and he came out and apologised because they'd let 4 backyarders do a hardcore match, and then they had Drew come out and go, I just want to apologise right now for that shit you had to see. Because like one of the backyarders swung a pole, like what are they called?
The light tube.
The light tubes, hit the light tubes, and the end fucking broke and shot into the crowd, hit a mum in the chest. And they were like, give a free match. And then Drew McIntyre.
Get Drew Galloway out.
So that was like,
get the sexy man out. He'll apologise. They love him.
Can't make the mums happy.
She's like, oh my God, he's fit.
So I saw 2 local Glasgow ones when I was a teenager. I seen a SmackDown house show. So that was like Eddie Guerrero versus the Big Show. That was
So Eddie.
Yeah. Frog splash. Oh, he was feeling froggy that night, I'll tell you. And then I saw a Raw house show in 2004. So I got to see like Triple H versus Shawn Michaels and Matt Hardy versus Batista and loads of cool matches. Edge versus Ric Flair, where Ric Flair pulled Edge's trousers down. Everybody's seen his bum.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sick.
I was there.
Yeah, I've seen Edge's ass, man. Yes. And my cool. I've seen ICW show at the Hydro once or twice. And I went to Japan last year. I went to Korakuen Hall for Kenta Kobashi's birthday.
Shit.
I was in the second row. And like, what's the name of what's the murder grandpa called? Suzuki?
Yes, it's the...
What's his name again? With the crazy hair. He's always in AEW. The wee murder guy. He's like, I got his sweat on me. And I was like, honestly, I don't think it can get much better than this, man. You know, I learned Japanese.
So Japan is one of the places I really want to go to watch wrestling.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know where you're going, and they're not telling you. You're just wandering about, and then someone goes, "Yeah," and I mean, it was unreal. Kenta Kobashi was there. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing better, is there, than like, I love going to see wrestling and then seeing wrestlers you don't know and like falling in love.
Yeah.
There was these two girls. They were a tag team. They were big muscle girls. Can't remember what they were called, but they were like. Remember Otis and Heavy Machinery?
Yeah.
They were like a female Japanese Heavy Machinery.
Oh.
They were so good. I wish I got their t-shirt so much. I loved them. I mean, it was awesome. Yeah. Wrestling's so beautiful. I need to get back into it, to be honest with you.
I think you're right, though, when you do find those little gems in it. Like, that was Gene Money for me at Progress. Yeah. Watching him, I was like, I love this guy so much.
Who's Gene Money?
He's so good. Like, he's the sort of guy in the match, like, he's just talking. Like, you get slapped, he goes, ow, not that fucking hard. That fucking hurt. Like, it's really good. It's
Kevin Owens type stuff.
Yeah. And he always has like a nipple tape on as well. Like, he is incredible. Gene Money, dudes, honestly, look him up. It's so funny.
I was in a wrestling match once.
What?
Yeah, Joe Coffey gave me the big swing. I was someone's manager. They brought me in because I'm a stand-up. They brought me in as a manager, and I lasted one show. Because, like, I guess I just made a few faux pas backstage.
What did you do? What did you do? Yeah.
A little bit of backstage gossip. Okay, thank you.
I didn't shake everybody's hand. Because me, it's like, I'm not even here as a wrestler. Like, I respect yous all too much to even pretend to do the I'm shaking everybody's hand thing.
Yeah.
But then I guess, you know, you're supposed to do that. And I got slapped pretty hard by a wrestler. And, like, my head hit the... So the spot was supposed to be my guy would throw a lady wrestler over the top rope. She would go in the what's it called? The ring apron.
Yeah.
And then she would do a sexy dance to distract him. And because he was a bad guy, he wouldn't even care how sexy she was. I would grab her leg, tug it down. She would hit her face up the apron. I would go, ha, 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 boo. Then she would stand up, slap me. Now, I've never been trained in wrestling whatsoever. So I went up to this wrestler and I said, hey, they're telling me you're going to slap me. Someone told me I should put my neck out like this and then you go for the neck. And she was like, we'll see what happens. So it all happens. She gets thrown over. I tug the leg. She goes down. Boo, boo, yeah. Then she gets up. She fucking leathered me in the face, man. I had like a row of ulcers right up the side of the inside of my mouth. Blood started coming out. Hit my head off the guardrail on the way down. My glasses fucking flew off my head. And then someone came over and went, are you okay? And I was like, no. It was insane.
Day one.
That was day one.
Day one.
People have come up to me and went,
concussed with a slap.
do you know when like WWE Shut Your Mouth, there was a finish and it was ladies slap or something?
Yeah.
I got KO'd off the ladies slap, man. KO, like completely.
Blood clots. Rest doing this. The secret sign.
How are you bleeding hard way from a slap in the face?
I'm assuming you don't get your girlfriend to do that now.
No. Wrestling's not for me, cuz. I'm not going to do that.
I mean, Wolfgang, I think Gallus just got let go by WWE. Wolfgang's been in touch saying he's got a gym in the East End of Glasgow. He was like, if you ever want to learn how to do it, come round. I think Gallus listens to my podcast, and I've asked them, Here Comes a Guillotine, and I've asked them if they are wrestling still, could they have a finishing move called Here Comes a Guillotine? No. I think that's a good name for a finisher to like hold something and a big leg drop off the top rope and call it Here Comes a Guillotine.
A bit like, remember the world's best tag team?
Oh, they were awesome.
Yeah. Shelton Benjamin and Johnny
Hawk.
So like vault himself.
He's like hold him, jump, like leapfrog him.
The springboard backbreaker type thing.
Would you want him to shout from the top rope, Here comes the guillotine? Yeah, he does it as well. He's got a bit like Dave on Get the Tables. Here comes the guillotine.
You know how it's just like tsunami?
Yeah.
Similar. So if you were to have a wrestling move, what would be your wrestling move?
I mean, honestly, I think the way Rey Mysterio took the tiger feint kick, and, you know, that used to be just some guys on the outside, and then you would do it to kind of freak them out. And at some point he went, what if they were
there
doing this. You could kick them in the face. I think some kind of like, maybe like some kind of twist on the 619 would be awesome.
So you like proper flippy? You like to be a flippy one?
I can't. I can barely do a forward roll, but I feel like my finisher would have to be a 450 619. The 400,
mate. There's no way. Seeing you in a match, right? He can't even get slapped. He's shouting, "Here comes the guillotine!" a lot. Just keep shouting, "Here comes the guillotine!" A 450 619 out of nowhere. World title him now.
Ambitious.
Yeah, maybe like a standing shooting star press, 450 619.
Does it all get slapped?
But I would like to just try that in a match, not hit anybody, land on my head, and just be taken out. And it's like I never got to hit anybody.
One match. Someone just goes.
But that guy who came in and just like jumped onto his own head and left. What's that about?
But as you heard from the intro, you do have like an easy name for us to chant.
Yeah.
CMB.
CMB.
Yeah, it's great.
I mean, I would love. Yeah.
What would be your outfit?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've always loved
the Rob Van Dam singlet.
The Rob Van Dam singlet.
I could see you in a singlet.
Yeah, you know, I'd have to work on my legs a wee bit, but
and the jaw, maybe. Yes, that's a guess.
Some kind of helmet. I'd love
with the glasses still on.
I remember in art class, goggles. I made a mask that was like paper mache, and it was on one side, and it had like spikes here.
Phantom
so maybe
of
some kind of
opera.
Yeah, Phantom of the Opera, but with spikes. A kind of Darth Maul Phantom of the Opera type shit would be a good look for me.
I'm picturing the singlet. You coming out. Time for the guillotine.
Here comes the guillotine.
You've made this on SmackDown versus Raw already.
It's
definitely that one you come against. Who the fuck is this guy?
What was your SmackDown versus Raw correct wrestler's name?
Wow, you need to pick one, man.
Oh,
you know, it was so I would have a whole federation basically. I used to be on the wrestling fig. I used to be a wrestling action figure collector.
Yeah.
And like I was on the W Figs message board, and I actually met people. You would have this thing where you would like take pictures of your figures and like tell a story and tell like a whole match with them. We used to do shit like that. So I would create all my friends wrestlers on that in the game. I'd like, you know, I would max out every slot available and have my own federation.
Like, you'd have like a Royal Rumble with correct wrestlers.
There's nothing better.
Would they be the Scottish comedians?
No, these were pre-comedy people.
Oh, okay, pre-comedy. But would you put the Scottish comedians?
I would love to spend a few days making every Scottish comedian
putting them in a Royal Rumble.
Because you are in a bit of like a clicky group, which I love. I love your clicky group.
We look out for each other.
Yeah. I love you lot.
Sadly, none of them know what that means, but I've got
just waiting for them to come over. You're like, guys, come on, I'm the Kevin Nash of the group. Come on.
And then someone tells you the other reason why people do it. You're like, oh, I shouldn't be doing that. Well, to be fair, do you know
how?
Apparently, this is like it's a right-wing Turkish dog thingy.
Turkish dog.
Apparently, it's like something like.
Should I be wearing this T-shirt?
If you do this in Turkey, apparently,
I think you're right-wing Turkish dog.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like okay.
It's like a
Erdogan's the bad Turkish guy. Okay.
I just thought it was just like, you know, like
no, that's where they originally got it from. Like Sean Walkman and those guys were like, yeah.
I just thought it was like the Egyptian old school like
Anubis.
It means a lot of things to different people. I suppose some people think it's the Egyptian god Anubis. Some people think it's Turkish right wing hand gesture. Some people think it means we look out for each other. We're friends.
I was going to say who would win at the Scottish comedian Royal Rumble when you make them all on the game?
It's all about size, isn't it? It's all about mass. It's all about being hard to stick over the top. Who's the biggest?
Mark.
Jennings is tall. Yeah, Jennings has got a size 2.
Great Khali's never won a Royal Rumble though, so
and Rey Mysterio has.
Exactly. Yeah, mate.
You're in there, bro.
Shawn Michaels. Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, if you got in at number 1, do you think you could go coast to coast?
I could last until and then be put out by some cheap fucker.
Yeah.
Who came in 30th.
I slapped over the top rope, mate.
I could see you sneaking out.
Yes,
Go
on commentary, have a chat with them.
Yeah. And then at the last minute, sneak back in where everyone's forgotten that you were here.
The stuff Kofi was doing, it got sad with Kofi, I think, because it ended up he would try and do stuff he couldn't do.
Yeah.
Like 2 years in a row, he couldn't do the trick. That was so fucked up. I love him.
Yeah. I cried when he won the title.
That was so beautiful. WrestleMania 30? 31?
No, it's like 36, 30. It's post It's post-COVID, right?
Yeah, because it was him and Daniel Bryan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
It was a great
Incredible.
match. The way just...
What was your favourite Kofi Rumble moment? If you had to
Could be the
choose one.
chair.
Yeah.
The chair. The battles on the chair is the best. It looks so fun, doesn't it? I was like,
Real? That was so cool.
Well, I really love when people try to like do their own version of it in the rumbles now. Like you see, even the women are doing it now. It's quite
I
funny.
never look at you like, no, you ain't doing it like Kofi doing it.
What is your favorite pay-per-view? Or actually, let me rephrase this. What is your favorite either pay-per-view or your favorite match? Because I feel like some pay-per-views have like stipulations in it to it.
Sure.
Oh, I see.
I mean, got to be... I mean, that one Graham Pauly made for me, man, WrestleMania 20. Obviously, a wee bit ruined with the whole Benoit stuff, but
Separate the art from the artist, I suppose.
Huh?
Separate the art from the artist. It was a good match. Good match. Loads of confetti. Eddie Guerrero was there as well. You know, great moment.
It was great when Eddie Guerrero hugs himself at the end of that show.
Mickey James, was it Mickey James has that? No, it was Edge. No, Trish Stratus and Christian having like the maddest kiss.
On the apron.
There's some moments where your parents walk in and you're like, oh, no, this
I was
is gonna
watching
get cut to
21 with Mickey James and Stratus when she hit the fanny grab, and my dad was just like, I don't feel comfortable. Because she licked it as well. They cut out the lick on like repeats, but she really just went like that, and I went, and you're like, I mean, it was awesome, but you know, I watch it with your dad.
Yeah. It's like porn, isn't it? When you watch it's like when you're watching a movie and then suddenly a sex scene comes out of the way, you're like, oh shit.
Just on your phone. Good job I got this email.
Yeah, exactly. Can't get out of it. Cool.
Yeah, I think WrestleMania 20 was pretty wonderful. I liked ECW One Night Stand, the first one. That felt really important at the time.
Would you like to be a Paul Heyman guy?
I don't have the admin skills, I think. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really... Oh, do you mean like a manager? Well, my one go at being a manager was pretty unsuccessful, and I was bleeding from my mouth quite a lot. Do you know what? I found it really difficult doing a promo, because I cut a promo to like a smallish crowd, like 100 people or something, and man, they really boo you. Like while you're talking, like in stand up, I've been booed a few times. You know, I've said the wrong thing about Celtic or Rangers or something, and boo. But then they stop, and you can keep going.
Yeah.
In wrestling, they just boo, and you try to say stuff, and they're like getting louder, and you're like, I know I'm doing my job here, but it hurts your feelings a wee bit, you know.
Dominic Mysterio couldn't talk for weeks. Every time the mic went near his mouth, he was like,
that's one thing that makes me so want to get back into WWE is watching Dominic from afar and seeing how he's dirty Dom.
The fuck is this? That is you to Dominic.
Yeah. He was my MVP. He was my MVP last year.
I know. It just blows my mind because that when I get flashbacks. There was an episode episode 7. I literally was like, he's in that big thing, and you were like, fuck off, he's shit. And now he's marking out for him, and
he was so bad at the start. He was so bad. He was like hunched. His legs were too lanky. He looked shy.
The hair looked a bit shit.
Now he got the mullet and the tash.
Have you seen that clip of him showing up in, is it CMLL or He shows up and he takes the thing off and he's got it, and he's just like he looks like a fucking star.
SummerSlam this year was his 20th anniversary. It was so funny.
Incredible.
Have you not seen when they got him in the scene in Raw holding the Nintendo Switch because they wanted to recreate
him on the PSP.
Wow.
Yeah, it was hilarious because he came out was it Eddie? No, he came out as Ray, or like had like
the similar colours and
colours
stuff.
as Ray, and then
AJ
Styles came out as Eddie Guerrero in the car, and the lowrider and everything like that. It was hilarious. I was like, this is great.
Have you seen Dom come out recently? He was like, he's not against the idea of dyeing his hair blonde again.
For
the 20 years. I was like, imagine if he comes out blonde.
You're right. He has like come a long way from just being Rey Mysterio's son.
And that's one thing I think is so cool about wrestling is watching people go from being like dashing Cody Rhodes to being American Nightmare Cody Rhodes with Stardust along the way, and now he's like now he's just Cody Rhodes. Or seeing like, I never got to see stunning Steve Austin become Stone Cold Steve Austin. I never got to see like Rocky, what was his name?
Rocky Maivia.
I never got to see Rocky Maivia with the the blue stuff and the Jerry Curl stuff. So it's amazing. I just love seeing people progress and like characters change. Like,
and you see also how comfortable they are as well, isn't it? Like in this, like they're like, I fucking found it.
It's like Sasha Banks as well. When Sasha Banks came through, she spoke way too fast. She was always doing too much. It was a bit slow, and then eventually, slowly but surely, I think now her becoming Mercedes has made it even better.
Yeah.
8-belt Mercedes.
All the fucking belts.
All the belts, including the Rev Pro one. Hey. Did you, speaking of like women, did you have like a, because the boys.
The way you said that, speaking of women.
Did you have a fancy?
Of course.
Yeah, who was yours?
Go on.
Oh, I remember sitting down one day and there's a shopping centre in Glasgow in the East End near where I grew up called The Fort. And they had a Borders bookshop. That shows you how long ago it was. And I remember sitting down while my mum went about every shop doing what she wanted to do. I just sat there and I read Lita's autobiography back to front. She completely defined my, I don't want to get too real here, but my burgeoning sexuality as a young man. My God. We didn't see when I was playing Here Comes the Pain in the PS2.
Yeah.
It was like it would randomly generate a girlfriend or a valet for you. And if someone came up who wasn't Lita, I would turn the game off. Let's do it again. I would do it 7 times in a row just to get Lita. She is like, her story of being like, like going to Mexico and learn how to be a luchador just out of pure love, and then making her way to East W and then getting WWE and then being a punk rocker and stuff.
I'll tell you who you would love. Stephanie.
Yeah.
Stephanie Valquer.
Yeah.
You would love her.
Yeah.
You would.
He doesn't, you'll find with, I don't know,
You would love her, Stephanie Valquer.
But honestly,
she's got one move.
Ripley just now.
Oi!
I don't know if you've seen my new stuff about Australian girls. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
you know where you've got that from.
I just want to be lifted above her head and thrown wherever she wants to put me.
We love Mummy. We love
Rhea
Mummy.
Ripley's the one.
She's so cool. She's so strong. She looks so cool. She's had the thing with Dom.
Yeah.
Ever since what was it when she showed up? The women's tournament in NXT?
Mae Young Classic.
The Mae Young Classic. When she showed
yeah.
up, when she done the stomp, I was like, oh, fuck. And that's another person whose look and character has just built over the last couple of years, and you're just like, I need to get back into wrestling.
That blonde-haired lady, if you told us that blonde-haired lady was going to be
Mammy. Mammy's always on top.
Yeah.
He's like literally one of the biggest superstars at this moment in time.
And also, it was on. Have you watched WWE Unreal?
I have not.
Have you not?
I watched the first 2 episodes. Half decent. I'm not
really
enjoying
good.
it. Yeah.
Have you watched any of it?
I've seen a few clips on my Instagram. The algorithm knows I want to get back in.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
this pod's not going to help you out, mate. Is it?
It was like, it was like CM Punk, and I was like Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens talking about the ladder match after and going, did you hurt your head? And
Yeah, so funny. Like Owens is covered in blood, and he just goes, "Are you alright, by the way? Sorry about that." I'm like, fucking. He looked like you after you got slapped. That's how much blood's on him, innit? Mad. But Rhea says on there, she was like, they were talking about her character, and she shows how nervous she actually gets. And she said, my music hits on there. She was like, my favourite thing I've ever done is when I just randomly said, "Mummy's always on top." I just said it random, and it become that.
Yeah.
And she just went, "Mummy's always like pissing around," and it's like, "Oh, now you've got merch." Well done. Didn't plan of that. I was like, legend.
Well, that's apparently most people's like thing comes out from random. Comes out of nowhere.
Like Devon get the tables is because Devon forgot the tables two times, and then like he actually yelled, "Devon, go get the tables."
And then Stone Cold Steve Austin's one, he just was like, "I'm just gonna recite this." And like it just came out. It wasn't meant to be purpose. We asked you about if you had a dinner party. Which 3 people would you invite to your dinner party?
Yeah, segment time.
I tell you, in early, I went to Melbourne this year. I wasn't doing a show there. I was just hanging out for the comedy festival.
Smug.
Yeah.
Okay.
My girlfriend was doing a show there. I thought I'll go out. I was in the airport, and it was the day after WWE was in Glasgow.
So you were just hoping you'd see Rhea Ripley. Is that what it is? You went to Melbourne. You're like, I'm just going through it. Yeah, you do your show, babe. I'm going to walk around here.
I just see who's kicking about.
Oh, it's WWE here. Madness.
It was mental. On the way there in the airport, I walked into Glasgow airport, and like everybody in Frankie's and Benny's was standing like meerkats, just like that. And I was like, what's going on over there? And they were like, oh my God, I think Jimmy Uso's in KFC.
No way.
I seen the New Day and WH Smith's.
Oh. Bad shit.
What?
I mean, it was awesome.
Looking at
I could hear that forever. In your voice, how you're telling me this story, I could literally, you could just name wrestlers and random places where they shouldn't be. I saw Jimmy Uso in KFC.
I saw Jay Uso in Subway.
And it's quite a small airport, so I just seen, and I seen, and I didn't have the mask on, but he's maybe my hero since I was a baby.
Yeah.
I'm 32 years old. This is 27 years. I seen Rey Mysterio, and just because I reckon, I know Oscar Gutierrez Jr.'s face when I see it, and I didn't go up and say it. The part of me is I just know that I think as a performer, especially at the Fringe, it's nice having people come and going, "Hey, I seen your show. That was awesome." Yeah. But at the same time, the way that you want to communicate with your audience is with the performances. And I think I would just rather not bother my hero and just continue the relationship as an audience member. But
I see what you mean.
Then
I would have ran.
I was in Melbourne and I was pretty stoned one night and I was walking home and then I walked past the Japanese restaurant and I looked in and I seen Dolph Ziggler and Matt Riddle, who were doing some kind of indie in Australia. And I seen them and I was like, this is God telling me you should go talk to wrestlers. This was 2 days after I seen Rey Mysterio. I didn't go any either. I was just But I would have Rey Mysterio at my dinner party. I would like
mask or unmasked.
Oh,
maybe as two separate guests.
2 Rays and a Dom.
Yeah.
What a dinner.
Starter, starter, and then the main, ain't it?
He takes it off when he gets more comfortable. Let his head out.
Yeah, exactly. Mask on at the starter, just a little nibble, and then at the main, take it off.
Jumps out.
And if he doesn't like the start, he keeps the mask on. He's just like, nah.
It's his version of come down with me, So I would have Rey Mysterio. I would have to have Kevin Nash as well. And then, is my dad allowed to come?
Yeah.
Well, I could have Goldberg there and he can hang out with him.
Okay.
I love that.
And I will shun Goldberg the whole time. He'll be asking for salt and pepper and gravy and shit, and I'll be like, shut the fuck up, you bald bastard.
Put your pads on. And don't stop headbutting my doors. When you get out of the toilet, you can just open the door. And he's like,
because obviously you've mentioned that you don't watch wrestling as much as you used to. Did you know that WWE is now associated with TNA?
That's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah.
How to what extent?
Yeah, Joe Henry pulled out at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
With the
Did you not see
TNA
that
World
Joe
title.
Henry?
mate, it was the biggest pop.
What was
Watch
this?
it. So it was Randy Orton was meant to have a match. He didn't have a match scheduled.
It was Kevin Owens, wasn't it? And then Kevin Owens got
it was supposed to be
injured.
Kevin Owens, and then Kevin Owens got injured.
But he still wanted a fight.
And he still wanted to have a match. So he came out and he was like, I deserve a match. I'm Randy Orton. Because obviously Randy Orton's on the way out, so we don't know how many WrestleManias he's going to have. So he came out, and we were all watching it at home in the watch party.
Oh my god!
And we were like, we were trying to figure out who it would be for ages, and then the music hit, and we all
it was just that
and we went mental.
Wow! It was just his little face. He does that. That means so much to him, mate. He's gonna fight Randy Orton. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Oh, the RKO to him as well, mate.
The RKO was amazing.
He did the whole in the ring,
camera
shot,
and then he's got RKO.
Oh, brilliant! Oh.
And then Randy Orton did the pose.
Wow!
Yeah.
Please watch it. It's
That's
great.
the rub, man.
Some people didn't appreciate the situation, and I was like, "This is the best thing I've seen so far." It's
because
great.
as somebody, watching the wrestling channel as a wee guy and getting access to Japanese shows, and I remember the first independent show I ever seen on the wrestling channel was like CM Punk versus Colt Cabana, Ring of Honor, 2 out of 3 Falls or something like that, and it really exposed you to a lot of stuff. And I watched a lot of. I've always been interested in the competition where it was WCW, AEW, TNA, that bit where it was. I mean, that pay-per-view where it was AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, and Samoa Joe.
Sacrifice 2008.
That was
unreal.
Unbelievable. That was such a high point at TNA with the hexagonal ring thing, the X Division matches, the ropes. When I first saw an X Division match, Motor City Machine Guns and Suicide, I was like, that's such a goal. What is this?
And it's so mental that Motor City Machine Guns are one of those tag teams. We were kids when they were getting together, becoming. I remember seeing the storyline when it was are they gonna be a tag team? Are they just because they were just 2 X Division wrestlers title constantly, and that's another evolution. We're
also Chris Sabin
is
not aged.
he's not aged.
He looks 12.
And we've had some amazing people from TNA coming into WWE. We mentioned about Joe Hendry, but also Jordan Grace.
Oh, wow.
Jordan.
You said it right.
I said Jordan Grace. Absolutely amazing woman as a wrestler. And it's now like this weird back and forth.
Oh, that's
between,
cool.
Yeah.
The Forbidden Door.
And then also at the minute, TNA, their world champions are 2 NXT talents.
Yeah. Which is crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
But also, they've just announced, it got announced like a month ago, or like 3 weeks ago at the last TNA pay-per-view, that it's going to be the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
Versus...
Guess who they got called out by? The Hardys won the tag titles and they got called out by someone.
In the greatest way.
Who?
Guess. Name a tag team.
No, Dudley Boys, is it?
It's the
oh my God.
One last time.
And a tables match?
We don't know yet.
Don't know, but it was funny because...
what do they call it? Full Metal Mayhem and TNA? They've got their own TLC thing.
Bubba comes out and he's like offering, he was like, Dudley Boys, and everyone's going, where is Diva? And he goes, good question, and then doesn't answer it. Diva's clearly at home remembering how to wrestle.
I remember one of my last, when I was kind of falling out with wrestling there, one of the last things was seeing TNA really struggling to like find its feet and find an identity. So it sounds like it's really back on its feet. That's cool.
It took a really horrible steep with like Hulk Hogan when it was in Impact Wrestling. And it's like it was just shit.
When it was on its knees and Billy Corrigan got it for a bit and then he sold it or whatever. Yeah, it was sad to see.
It feels like it's back when they change the name back to TNA. It feels like it's sort of back to that almost indie style. Like, I love it.
So because obviously AEW is coming up to Glasgow next week.
I know. I mean, Tony Khan. Love to cut a promo on him right now and say, why do you hate the Fringe?
Yeah.
Why is every UK show coinciding with the biggest arts festival?
Thank you.
You know that comedians like wrestling.
Yeah.
It's the fucking whole podcast on it, Tones.
I live about 15 minutes away from the Hydro. Like,
I know a couple of comedians who are going, and they're going to spend like 300 quid to get front row tickets for the Dynamite.
Wow.
And I'm like, I'm at the Fringe, baby. I don't have that kind of money.
I think someone asked me about that today. I was like, brother,
no.
Someone said, are you going to Forbidden Door? And I was like, no.
I'm at the Fringe.
I'm here.
What you about? We'll go down to London. No, what?
And then next year they've announced it to be the week after the Fringe.
Oh, so okay. I'll be in the front row for that.
Was it Che Burnley? He does the Black Comedy Showcase last year. He just left it among all the black comics. Like, you run this. I'm like, where you going? He's going Wembley.
Yeah,
where are you going? Wembley.
Okay.
Mark Simmons is going. His day off is the last day of the Fringe, so he can go to Wembley.
Wow, nice one, Mark.
Yeah. So has this conversation convinced you to return back to wrestling?
Yeah, a wee bit, yeah.
A wee bit.
Yeah, no, I would like. Maybe I'll watch Raw.
I've seen the spark in your eyes.
Yeah,
you've been chatting about Rey Mysterio. I can see you. Like, just as Dominic Mysterio excited you, you're gonna watch it.
And
again.
I think it's because he's living like my ideal life. Like,
Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley.
Yeah,
mate. Where have you been on this podcast the whole time, mate? I've been saying this for months. I just want to be Dom Mysterio.
Yeah.
So we're going to end the podcast we used to do 60-second questions with our guests, but now I've changed it to blind rankings.
Oh.
Yeah. So we did it with the boys individually, and we had a great time.
It was really fun.
So because you are obviously here, we love you. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, CMB. We're going to do
CMB.
Blind rankings for Scottish.
Here comes the guillotine. Sorry.
We're going to do blind rankings for Scottish wrestlers.
Okay. And I have to give you a number?
Yeah, so I give you the name. You give me a number. Yeah.
How many are there?
5.
Fuck. And you can't change them.
You can't change them.
So if you see something, you're like, all right, they're one top tier, and then someone else comes along, you can't just say you fuck.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's sneaky as well, by the way.
Yeah.
So you look at her in the eye. You think you can trust the keys with the order she's going to read you out. Just think about your options. You told me earlier some of them follow you on Instagram. Don't piss anyone off or do for the clip.
Moly, yeah, I've got a few Scottish wrestlers following me on Insta, so this is terrifying.
No
Ready?
Pressure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The mood's changed.
Yeah. So, blind rankings, Scottish wrestlers. Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross, friend of a friend.
First time that's ever been said on this podcast, mate.
Scotland's a small country.
Friend of a friend.
Nikki Cross, do you know, I think she's an absolutely incredible performer, and I think she's been really underused and wrongly used, but that is the way that she's been used. I don't think she's lived up to the incredible potential of her talent. A big fan of hers, but I know this is a blind rankings. I'm gonna stick her.
Four.
And that's a respectful four.
Friend of a friend, you horrible bastard. There's anyone that doesn't know, mate.
Do you know that way where it's like Dean Malenko won the PWI once and people were like, well, that can never happen again. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not about how good you are, it's about how good you've been used and shit. And I don't think Nikki's been... I think Nikki's been done dirty, to be honest with you.
He won.
He won Wrestler of the Year, and then they went, we can't do this in terms of who's actually good. It has to be who's actually been the most successful.
Okay.
So she's number 4.
Number 4.
Soz Nikki.
Joe Hendry.
Friend of a friend.
Joe Hendry. I mean, I'm not the biggest Hendry head.
Oh.
You know, I like the song. And I thought it was cool to see somebody go from, you know, Discovery Wrestling to WrestleMania in like a few years. It's pretty wild. A shout out to Discovery Wrestling in Edinburgh. Never been to a show, but it sounds cool. I'm going to have to go 5 because he doesn't follow me. And
That's what happens when you got a friend of a friend, Joe. It's like that. He doesn't believe.
honestly, I don't know if I do believe in Joe.
Doesn't believe in you.
No.
Number 5. Okay, fine. If I fuck up this name, I always fuck up this name, so I do apologize. Noam Dar?
Noam Dar.
Noam Dar.
Okay.
Noam
Yeah.
Dar.
He follows you.
Yeah.
Supernova. I'm going to stick Alicia Fox. That was class. That made me proud to be Scottish. He's a West Coast boy. And I liked his cruiserweight. Was he a cruiserweight type?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to
When
put
WWE cared.
him at 3.
3?
Yeah. I like Noam.
So you got 1 and 2 left.
What I'm worried to them. I wonder if they're going to be fucking shit.
Balls against the wall, mate. Look at you. 1 and 2.
I mean, now I'm like, oh no, what if?
There's one person I'm waiting for.
I'm waiting
Not
for a
the
few.
obvious one. Not the obvious one.
Oh.
As well.
Oh, wait, can you write that down?
Wait, what down?
Because it might...
Let's see.
Look away.
Noam Dar, Alicia
Okay.
Fox.
Next up, we have... Oh, wait, look.
I think I spelled his name wrong.
I didn't see it. I did not see it in there. Blind.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you spelled that wrong. You
Yeah, no, well, of course I'm dyslexic as hell, bruv.
Okay. Next up, we've got
top tier.
Drew McIntyre.
I mean, again, seeing somebody go from Maryhill Community Centre and everybody was like, he's going to go to WWE soon. We're all really excited for him. This is before, 3-man band and before NXT.
When he was a chosen one.
And seeing him on like the wrestling channel doing Irish Whip Wrestling with Sheamus O'Shaughnessy when they had that kind of legendary UK feud. I mean, it meant so much to me when he won the belt and he should have beat Roman at Clash of the Castle.
That's some bullshit.
They done him dirty there.
And you got to get Tyson Fury singing instead. Was that the same? Was that what happened?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Dickheads, bruv.
Man, I think I don't know who the next person is going to be. I'm going to go 1. He's the first ever Scottish World Heavyweight Championship, and no one can take. And British as well, but Scottish.
Okay, yeah.
So
They really are trying to
say
say
no,
Andy
No, we are.
They really are trying to
Until we get a Will Ospreay WWE title run, we're going to put him in. We're claiming him, bruv.
Yeah,
Okay. Last but not least,
Okay.
Grado.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, he's a good guy. Friend of friend. He's he's like a comedian. And he's like an actor.
Yeah.
He's been on Have a Word, wasn't he? I saw him on that.
I've
he
done
was
stand-up
actually
with
great
him.
on that.
He's like, I'm happy with him at 2.
Cool.
Yeah.
What great. Sorry if there was not much drama.
No,
That's actually quite a good list, to be fair.
Apart from Joe Hendry.
I mean,
Yeah.
Grado above Joe Hendry is quite funny, though.
Yeah.
I do like
Grado's
that.
great.
But he's brilliant.
Yeah,
But
he was
I
at
would
that
stand
show
by.
I did. He was in a blindfold match against Shaz Samuels.
Oh, nice.
Opening thing. Yeah.
He was on the that what was that wrestling show on ITV for a tiny bit? What
World of
was that?
Sport.
Was it World of Sport?
Yeah, World of Sport.
Recently, there was like
Yeah,
the new
and
one.
Wayne
that
Barrett
British
was like the
WWE.
main commentator.
Yeah,
Pro
Grado was
Wrestling,
on that, and he was like, it was so batshit because it was on after like Total Wipeout, and my mum was watching it. I was like, what are you doing? She went, it's not turned it off yet. I'm like, Grado, you're watching wrestling, and she's like, oh yeah, I am. I thought it was Gladiators.
Yeah. that whole, I mean, I can't wait for the books and the shoots to come out about that era of British wrestling, where it was World of Sport going to NXT UK and all the territories we're getting. I mean, that is going to be so interesting to see people talk about that. That couple of years is really spicy.
Yeah, I can't wait for the concert.
And I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you.
We'll spill the tea on here.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on the podcast. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thanks so much for having me. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
You enjoyed
Cheers.
it?
Yeah.
CMB, everyone. CMB.
CMB. Not in a Turkish way. Not in a Turkish way.
Please do follow.
Have anyone said that? No, the Turkish way.
I hate Erdogan.
Please do follow Christopher on social media. I'm assuming he's going to go and tour at some point. So
next year.
Go follow him on social media and go and see his absolutely amazing show. This has always been the WrestleClub UK podcast. I'm joined by Danny Scott.
Adios.
Ibs.
Bye.
And I guess CMB Christopher.
You've fairly lost it, mate. Not in a
As
Turkish way.
always, I'm your host, the head of the table, Sikisa, aka the head of the table. We see you again for another episode of WrestleClub UK podcast.
That
WrestleClub podcast.
That ending was a mess.